control is on the ballot this November 3rd. Supporters say Proposition 21 would give local leaders authority they don't have now to help curb rent increases, stop evictions, or even freeze rents at a time when people are struggling. And opponents fear it will make an affordable housing crisis even worse. Lauren Lister reports.
In California, renters typically pay 50% more for housing than in other states. A housing shortage is driving rents higher, and more than 66,000 people are homeless in LA County alone. Supporters of Proposition 21 argue the ballot measure would help with all of that.
What it will do actually is to help prevent homelessness and preserve affordable housing. We desperately need this. It will help our local communities expand and enact rent control so that we can keep families in their homes.
If passed, Prop 21 would allow cities and counties to apply rent control to most housing over 15 years old. They could limit rent increases on vacated units to 15% over 3 years. The proposition requires rent control laws to allow a fair rate of return to landlords, and it exempts small landlords who own 1 or 2 single-family homes.
Prop 21 is the proverbial wolf in sheep's clothing.
Opponents argue rather than preserve affordable housing, the measure runs the risk of making its availability worse. They say Prop 21 does not address the housing shortage, goes too far in regulating rentals, and would discourage badly needed new construction.
So this is actually going to slow housing down, if anything. It's on an unfair measure. I think there's better ways, and the governor's already put a very, very robust rent control opportunity in place.
While Governor Newsom just last year signed a bill limiting rent increases to 5% a year plus inflation, Prop 21 goes further. While the state Democratic Party supports the measure, the governor is among its opponents.
This is like a win-win for everyone. It helps our renters, it helps our communities who are struggling.
This is bad for California. It's bad for future homeowners and property owners, and it doesn't do what it says.
Arguments aside, the nonpartisan Legislative Analyst's Office projects if communities expand rent control under Prop 21, we could see a decline in rental housing values. Some landlords selling to avoid regulation, some landlords getting less rental income, and some renters paying less rent. Lauren Lister, KTLA 5 News.